Welcome, everyone. Welcome, whoever watches this. So there's this new show that just started called The Masked Singer. I just watched it on Hulu. I've been wanting to watch it ever since I saw the previews. So I just got through watching it, and of course, I have my little predictions ready. I've written them down, and they've already eliminated one guy, which I got completely wrong, by the way. But I'm gonna let y'all know what my predictions are and why I kind of thought that. All right, so the first performer was the Peacock, and right away the clues were he started at age 5, that he knew Michael Jackson, and right away I guess Neil Patrick Harris, and his voice was kind of deep, kind of like Neil Patrick Harris's singing voice, and he says he's a performer, trained performer, and Neil Patrick has been on Broadway and he's in a lot of plays and in Vegas and stuff like that. And he said he's been a part of a magic show, which I believe he was too. So my prediction for the Peacock is definitely Neil Patrick Harris. If it's not him, then I have no other clue who it would be. All right, so the next one is the Hippo. He was already unmasked, but I thought it was Chad Ochocinco, and because he mentioned the dancing in the end zone and all the fines, and I remember years ago Chad and the other guy, I don't remember who he was, and they got fined. They were doing the excessive end zone dancing, and to where they were getting heavily fined for it. So that's who I thought it was, but it turned out to be someone named Antonio Brown. I have no idea who he is. I don't watch sports, so all the little, unless they're like real famous and all over Instagram all the time, I don't really know them. All right, so the third one was the Monster. Now here's the clues that really tell you who he was. His voice, I recognized the voice after he really got into the singing, and I recognized it to be T-Pain. Now, if you know T-Pain, T-Pain can sing really good. Just by the voice alone, I knew it was him. But in his little clues, he says, "Stay tuned," which is an homage to his auto tune in his voice when he first started. And then at the end, he said something at the end that was auto tuned. So you know right away that's T-Pain. The fourth one was the Unicorn, which I really don't know who it is, but I guessed Kesha because the voice wasn't great, and it was kind of, you couldn't really hear the voice. It was kind of non-existent. But I don't think Kesha is right. But if I was to guess, I would say Kesha. The voice wasn't great, but the person's body looked very, nice and shapely. And if you know Kesha, her body's not great. But that's my prediction for the Unicorn. The Deer was a tough one. Based on the body type alone, I said Mickey Rourke, but the clues, kind of leads you to older NFL retired player. He had a gut, so he's not anyone that's playing currently, and you can tell he's older because he didn't really move that much. Plus, there was a trophy. He was holding on to a trophy in the thing, and I swear it had a little football on it, and he wouldn't answer when they asked. But I'm still going to say Mickey Rourke because he kind of walked like him and kind of presented himself kind of like him, his body type and the way he moved and stuff. Now, the Lion is definitely Rumor Willis. Now, her voice alone kind of gave me the idea that it was her, but then in her clues she said she was a part of Hollywood royalty and that her family was a bunch of women. And I think she wore the lion costume because she's been a part of Empire the last few seasons, and the Empire is about the lions. So that's definitely, there was definitely Rumor Willis. All right, so the Peacock, the Monster, and the Lion. Those I'm about 100% sure on. Patrick Harris, they might be a 2% chance that I'm not right, but those three I'm 100% confident in my choices. The Hippo, like I said, I got completely wrong. Now the Unicorn And the deer, I have no clue. 10% chance it might be Kesha. Like a 1% chance the deer might be Mickey Rourke. But who stood? I don't know. Each week I'll just cross off my the ones that's already gone. And if I got it wrong, I'll come up with another prediction until the show ends. But yeah, that was my quick little rundown and my quick little video, just to give you guys a kind of a to show you guys where my head is basically on the show. The show so far, I like it. It's very fun and new, and we haven't had a show like this before, so I'm really excited to see how it ends. I think it could last a really good time, just like Dancing with the Stars. But Dancing with the Stars is trash now. But let's see who is gonna win. I'm pretty sure the Lion's gonna win the whole thing, but they said it's gonna be 12 people. We only saw 6, but the Lion already got my vote, and so does the Peacock. Their voices were amazing.